Writer-director Ryan Coogler, best known for his work in the Creed series, the Wakanda series, has garnered 18, if I'm not mistaken, Oscar nominations for his work in the movie Sinners, for the movie Sinners. In the midst of all that, there's a lot of people mad. They mad as hell. They are mad as hell. I want to know why. I think we know the answer, but let's delve into it. So if you don't know, welcome to the podcast. Yo, what the dilly? What is happening? This is an impromptu edition of Just Hear Me Out. On some real shit, I have a big bump in my face, but don't worry about it though. Look here, check it out. So this Ryan Coogler thing, man, I'm strolling on the internet. I ain't scrolling, I'm strolling. Strolling on the internet and just having to notice a pattern of I'm seeing Sinners pop up left and right. Sinners, Ryan Coogler. I go to the hot sheets. I go investigate. Apparently, I might have misquoted. Some people are saying 16, some people are saying 18, but I think the top count was like 18 Oscar nominations for his work on Sinners. So, that's a milestone in somebody's career when, you beat out pretty much everybody in every category. I mean, there's a multitude of categories that came along with these nominations, but people only looking at one thing. Excuse me. This black man has beat out, has accomplished something nobody's ever accomplished. So now you got people criticizing the movie. They talking about, oh, it's a shit movie. Oh, I can't believe this movie got this. And 16, 18, it's a knockoff of From Dusk Till Dawn. I even saw that shit. First of all, excuse me, but Tarantino could never. Dead ass. Tarantino could never, man. I mean, that's not to say nothing negative about Tarantino, because I like a bunch of his films and shit. The Kill Bill series was cool. You know what I'm saying? Fiction. It's a bunch of movies. I'm a movie buff. That's movies for guys who like movies. That's me. I'm that dude. But all that being said, how these people just hating on this fucking man, bro, for doing this shit, bro. And it's crazy because in the midst of everything that's going on right now, and immigration, ICE, and all this, there's still people with a bone to pick with other people. For what? I have no clue, bro. I mean, come on, bro. Let's keep it real. And truthfully speaking, I personally think that this man deserved, from viewing his story, he deserved it. But let me just enlighten y'all on some of the things that I've seen just strolling. This is one of the ones that caught my attention. Let's check it out, man. All right. Sinners just got 16 Oscar nominations, becoming the most nominated film in history of the Oscars, surpassing The Return of the King with its 11 nominations. Dig that. Has anyone heard of this movie? Because I haven't. Get the fudge out of here. I'm translating this, basically anyway. So just believe I said it when I said it. But come on, bro. I mean, this foreign being, that's all you call it. This foreign being, absolutely, he got to be from the caves or something. If you never heard of this movie, because it was so controversial at its like when it first came out. Yeah, it caused a lot of. It was very eyebrow raising, to say the least. But okay, all right. So we starting off small like that. All right, we gonna start off small like that. But to say you've never heard of the movie, I seriously doubt that or whatever. But it gets worse. Yeah, okay. This fool said it's like when everyone pretended that Black Panther was some kind of cinematic masterpiece. Is this nigga serious? Everyone knows what's going on here. Almost all of the praise is exclusively because of the black cast and director. Easily one of the most overrated movies ever made. Dog, you can't make this up, bro. That's why I'm really showing proof. You can't make this up, dog. And it's crazy because if you missed the point, like if you ever seen the movie, bro, if you missed the point of the movie, like if you missed it was a lot going on in that. It'll miss a lot of people. All they thinking about is vampires. If you just seen vampires in this movie, dog, I don't know what else to tell you. I ain't nothing else to tell you. Ain't nothing else to say. It's just not for you. But I think, in my opinion, those people at the Oscars, they're not wrong. I mean, it's been talked that, they didn't have to watch the movie to blah, blah, blah. Now they do. So what you got to say? And there's I looked at the movies that dude was up against, I ain't never heard of none of that bullshit. So you mean to tell me there's another movie out there that played last year that was bigger than Sinners in the sense of, like I said, a multitude of categories, bro. There was none. Keeping it fair, Avatar didn't come out to the end of the year, but it didn't happen. So why would we even talk about it? But all that being said, it's man, they viciously attacking dude, attacking his credibility and everything. It almost all of the praise is exclusively because of the black cast and director. When has anybody ever looked at that as far as if that was the case, bro, check it out. You know how many Oscars black people were supposed to get? I'm talking about, come on, dog, let's keep it real. But now that this man, and in my opinion, I think it's gonna be a sweep. I think every category is going to lean towards all the work that's been done to put into Sinners. A $99 million budget brought back well over $300 million. Let's talk about that first. A $99 million movie budget brought back over 300 worldwide. 385, I want to say, something like that, close to 400. Regardless, all them people can't be wrong. Maybe it could have been a controversy building and surrounding the movie. Could have been. But the numbers ain't lying. The numbers don't lie. You know what I'm saying? And this man invented, I ain't gonna say invented, but he revolutionized a film technique that has never been seen before. You know what I'm saying? Two, actually. This was something that was unheard of. And this man did it. He released this movie in 8 different formats. Saying stuff that no other director's doing. You know what I mean? So how could you, in your heart of hearts, say that this movie didn't deserve the accolades that is garnering now, that is getting right now? How can you sit and say that? I don't care who you are. You can't deny greatness, bro. That just is what it is. You can't. So look what this idiot said. Let me stop talking about it. I don't want to call him no idiot. But if the shoe fit, look, Sinners is the biggest fraud film of all time. It's just woke, dusk till dawn, and far less enjoyable. Get the fuck out of here. Why? How do people compare this Sinners to From Dusk Till Dawn? It's crazy to me. The plot. Let's talk about plot. Let's talk about the plot. And I don't want to be a spoiler. I ain't gonna spoil it, but let's talk about the plot. Let's see, Dusk Till Dawn. 2 dudes go down to Mexico on some illegal stuff and just happen to run into a den of vampires, and they gotta survive to the next. That's it. Ain't nothing else. There's no subplots. There's no nothing else. There's nothing else to the movie. It's just cut and dry. Whereas you have a movie like Sinners, there's all kind of stuff going on in Sinners. You know, from just the era that it took place in. You know, this was an era that was, you know what it was, man. This was like, you know, pre-civil rights movement. You know, down south, you better get off my property, boy. All that. It was all that. You know, but these dudes, they went and got away and moved up north and decided to, we gonna do a little business down here. We gonna take what we learned up there. We getting away from what we had going on because we did some raw shit up there. But at the same time, like, come back down, start this business, and really do some stuff. Now relationships coming back together, secrets being exposed, stuff happening in here. And then, you got this mysterious Caucasian man that pop up that just happen to be, a bloodsucker. He's a bloodsucker, he's a vampire. Besides all that, he was a symbol. Dig that. He was a symbol of something that I'm talking about. God dang, bro, I don't want to say nothing. If you ain't never seen the movie, go see the movie, bro. That's all I can say. But pay attention, bro. You gotta watch this with your other set of eyes. You gotta watch this with your other set of eyes. Because if you're just looking for vampires and, cut and dry, nah, it ain't that. This is not that. Dead ass. It's not that. So, all that being said, man, I just really wanted to come on here and kind of like, if y'all don't know, this world ain't changed. This country ain't changed for sure in a long time, bro. People just, people are upset with other people just because of, keep it real, the color of his skin, bro. That's what we're gonna call it. No black man should be able to achieve the things that he's achieved. No black man is supposed to do that. You ain't supposed to beat out the Titanic and Oscar nominations for a film and blah, blah. Man made a movie about a boat sinking. This was entertainment. I don't even know how to categorize that bullshit. I ain't gonna call it bullshit. But I don't know how to categorize it. Was it a love story? It had to be a love story, but it was about a boat sinking. A bunch of white folks was somewhere they wasn't supposed to be and thought they was better than the elements. Shit. Nature showed you. I mean, you can't beat Mother Nature, like, for real. But that's entertainment and love story. I'm scared and all that bitch ass shit. But boy, I love this shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like being able to talk and say what I want to say. Yeah. But anyway, not to bore y'all, not to get, I don't even want to use the word bore, but I don't want to keep y'all. I know you got stuff to do. So with that being said, I just wanted to kind of put y'all on what's going on out there in case you didn't know. So just hit me out, man. Just hit me out. I love y'all. I appreciate the support. I appreciate everybody tapping in, man. I appreciate everybody tapping into the first episode. Next episode will be Tuesday. I'm gonna stay on track. Like I said, I just had to say something here. I'm just glad y'all was here to hear me out. So, with that being said, man, just hit me out. We out.